Yo, still Bills. What's the diz here, man? Yo, I'm heading to my son's game. First game of the basketball game of the season, so that's where we headed to a peep game. We got to get into this shit, man. It's gonna be a quick video, man. Yo, it was an honor last night to watch Amanda Serrano versus Daniela Ramos, man. That was an incredible fight, and I think after last night, there's no excuse as to why women's boxing shouldn't be bumped up to 12 3-minute rounds, bro. They threw in there 2,000 punches between the two. Amanda Serrano throwing what 1,100, a solid 1,100 punches. That is impeccable endurance. That is impeccable conditioning, and just warrior shit. There's no reason why that she shouldn't. Women's boxing should not be bumped up to 12 3-minute rounds, man. That was an incredible performance last night from the both of them, man. It was monumental. You know, there's just really not too much to say about that, bro. Stop treating these women with the second class citizenship. I get it. We got to protect women and womanhood through women. We're bringing to existence. I get all that, but they're putting in their road work. These are warriors at the end of the day. These are warriors at the end of the day. I don't even, if a woman wants the option to fight for 12 3-minute rounds, give it to her. I think after last night, it proved, these is, they're built for it. They're built for it. Give them that honor. Even when she said, I don't want to just be known as women's boxing. Like, it should just be boxing. I'm not mad at none of that. But the stat, the recognition that women's boxing is getting, and now why not do it? Shit, women's boxing is at an all-time high. It's never been this sought after. You never knew this many female fighters. You never knew it. I didn't. The only female fighter I knew from back in the day was Layla Ali. That's the only, and that's only because she was Muhammad Ali's daughter. I couldn't name you 10 female fighters from a long time ago. And I didn't even get into women's boxing until the first woman I seen fight was Cecilia Brækhus on HBO. I was like, damn, she fine as a motherfucker, and she's nice. These women went out there, they put it all on the line, they showed impeccable heart, and I think they should be honored by, being seen as equals as far as combatants are concerned. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Give them that honor because they've deserved it, man. But as far as the fight is concerned, it was a really good fight. It was a real good. I know this dude ain't trying to come to. Oh no, he's not. As far as the fight is concerned, it was an incredible fight, entertaining fight, action-packed fight, a fight of endurance, a fight of attrition, all of that. And even with Daniela slowing down towards the back, not even the back end of the fight, you seen it in her like around about the mid range, before mid fight, around about the sixth round, you seen it in her face, like, yo, I got a whole nother 6 rounds of this, a whole nother 21 minutes of work and shit. The way that she muscled through that shit is something to be commended. It did. She wasn't as, she moved the entire fight, and that's some credit to her endurance. But her punches started getting less snappy as the fight progressed. It did. Early on in the fight, she was able to, get a cut over the bridge of Amanda Serrano's nose with her activity and her sharp punch and her sharp counter. She was really good with that lead left hook, the check left hook, really good with the jab and the two off of the jab. And she didn't necessarily keep Amanda off balance. She definitely wasn't off balance, but she was in spurts able to maintain, dictate distance between the two of them throughout the fight. And that worked. She was really effective with it early on. I think they had it a clean sweep for Amanda. I wouldn't call it a clean sweep. I'd say it was, I think she was able to, at least two of those rounds were swing rounds going into the sixth, and after, especially the fifth and the sixth, it was just downhill momentum for Amanda Serrano. Ramos was putting on a good fight, but she wasn't winning the rounds later on down the stretch. She would catch Amanda with, sharp counter punches and jabs here and there, but it was Amanda really turning on the pressure, cutting off the ring effectively, landing hellacious shots. She was able to swole Shorty's eye up. Like she did really good work, man. She did real good work, and Amanda was just the pressure by her is just it's really relentless, man, and daunting and Debo-ish. She was just walking her down, 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 and she was she's a it was very much so effective, man, and just I'm sitting here like, God damn, man, that girl is just a fucking titan, a tank. And just it was downhill momentum after that, man. It's not really too much to unpack, man. Just the pressure of Amanda Serrano just proved to be a little too much for Daniela. But even then, Daniela, I mean, because even like later on in the fight, they were both doing, throwing arm punches. They were both pushing the shots out instead of snapping the shots out. Later on in the fight. You even saw that with Amanda Serrano. You did. You seen it. She started leaning over her knee with her punches and everything, and falling off balance because she was so tired. But the thing, it just endurance. That's why it's so good. These athletes need to be revered for their conditioning. That was impeccable conditioning and impeccable endurance from the both of them. Daniela Ramirez, Daniela Ramirez Ramos was moving around the ring methodically. She was moving around the ring methodically, but eventually she started planting. She had, all right, yo, I'm saying this early on. I'm like, yo, she's gonna have to eventually start planting her feet because this ain't 10 2-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? By the time the fifth round come around, you dig? That's what, you know, that's 18 minutes right there. The fight is about over around about the midway, around about the fifth round for women's boxing, standards women's boxing. I'm like, you can't do what it is that you was doing in women's boxing. You eventually got to bite down on the gum shield and plant your feet and be a little bit more evasive in the pocket, or at least at mid range. Maintaining that space between the two of y'all, the way that you're trying to do it is going to be detrimental to your stamina. And to a certain degree, it was, but she was still able to stay on the balls of her feet. But she wasn't. She just wasn't able to get hit land purpose shots with purpose because of how gassed she was, man. So, but all in all, it was an incredible fight last night, man. I enjoyed it, man. Just Amanda Serrano with the body shots, the jab was there. Just I love women's boxing, man. Both beautiful women, both really beautiful women. But I don't want to be that do all, man. You chauvinist ass nigga. I don't want to be him. But I like women. They're beautiful women, but they were better warriors. They were incredible warriors going into that ring, man. And I think that's to be commended and saluted, and give them that honor and fighting for 12 3-minute rounds. Yeah, I think they're more than deserving of that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say to it, man. I'm finally at my son's game. I'm about to go in here and cheer my little man on while he hoop and the rest of his team hoops. And what is that building right there? Oh, that's the family services building. Yeah, man. That's all I got to say about it, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Deuces.